Hello everyone. Hope that you can hear me. Thank you once again. Yeah, we just need to wait for a couple of minutes for joining few people, and also we are also waiting for our honorable guest. So thank you guys for having here once again.
Oh, hello, good day, and thank you for inviting me to this AMA. Happy to be here with all the community, and well,
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for having here. So thank you once again. I would like to thank you all of our committee members also. So just wait 1 or 2 more minutes, just joining for few people. Okay, I think we can start now. So are you ready, sir?
oh yes, of course. So
Okay, yeah.
nowadays.
Okay, no worries. There's some kind of greetings I can say. First of all, I'd like to thank you everyone for having here in Wise Crypto community, guys. As you know, today we'll discuss more about the AutoLayer, which is a primer liquid restaking tokens, that is LRT finance app on the Arbitrum, and also they have a long-term plan. And also, AutoLayer serves as a gateway of RTFi and giving users the power to create a strategies to unleash the potential of RTS actually. So here's our honorable speaker today. I would like to invite him. So could you please introduce yourself a little bit? Like how do you connect this project actually, and also your experience and your team?
Oh yes, of course. My name is Javi. I'm the CEO of AutoLayer. AutoLayer is the rebranding of another project we started about 3 years ago, Turtle Ninja. On Turtle Ninja, I also my background is in software development. I have been I created my first company about 12 years ago. It's a software consultancy group that is also the seed from Turtle Ninja and from AutoLayer. So, and well, I have been creating DeFi tools for quite a long time, I think. And when I think AutoLayer started maybe 8 months ago, when I was invited to EigenLayer conference on the Ethereum CC in Paris, um, there were many protocols talking on a side event. There were many protocols talking about what they were doing. As always, Ethereum CC is a very interesting event with a lot of innovation. But this one catch a lot my attention, EigenLayer, because they kind of resolve a lot of problems actually on Ethereum and also on Arbitrum on top of all the Ethereum virtual machine. So we started to see how the ecosystem on top of EigenLayer was created, and we just and in January we just say, okay, let's stop Turtle Ninja and start with a new project. Just focus on LRTfi, because we all believe EigenLayer and the Liquid Restaking Tokens ecosystem will be probably, or is probably the most important innovation on this cycle. Uh, and I think it will be more important over time. I think it's not getting, even with all the attention it has, it doesn't have enough attention because it will be more important over time, in my opinion. So what we created is an interface for LRTfi, for Liquid Restaking Tokens, where you can basically trade with them. You can also have a lot of information about these tokens. As for now, these tokens are very similar, like Renzo, KelDAO, EtherFi, but on the very short term, and starting since EigenLayer started his deploy on mainnet, uh, they're going to become a very different products, because uh, they will start to validate different active validated services, AVSs, and that will generate that every different LRT token will be a very different risk and reward profile. So it will be very useful for users to have an interface where they can compare the risk and the rewards on every on all these tokens, and just choose at every moment where their position is, if they want more yield, or if they want the assets to be more safe. And this is what we do on AutoLayer, a very easy interface where you can choose the best asset at every moment. And we didn't want to stop on that. what we wanted to also allow the users is to go a bit deeper. So, as you may know, these LRT tokens can be used on DeFi, and we are just taking the best strategies we find around the ecosystem and just put it inside AutoLayer. As for now, we have integrated balancer boosted pools. And I think probably next week we will launch our first gamma strategies that are built also on top on Camelot. You see both products, you will see that you can you can benefit from all the things inside LRT, and on top of that, another layer of incentives created by the swap fees of Balancer and Camelot and Gamma. Um, and this is basically the core of the ecosystem. I also, sorry if I get too technical on this, but you know what is interesting about Liquid Restaking Tokens is that I think many people don't still are not super interested or super have a lot of knowledge about what's behind these tokens, but uh, it's one of the most interesting assets on crypto right now. So when you go into one LRT token like EtherFi, any of those, what you will find is different layers of yield generating compounding interest on top of each other. So basically, you want to see the anatomy of liquid restaking tokens. What you will see is uh, a layer on the bottom that will basically be the staking fees from Ethereum. On top of that, you will see the restaked layer that basically will generate fees generated by these EigenLayer services, by these ABSs. And on top of that, you will generate the points of every LRT provider, like Kel Miles or Renzo points, or well, there is a lot of different. And you use AutoLayer on top of all those layers of yield. You will generate another layer of AutoLayer points. So probably this could be the most profitable thing you can do on top of Ethereum right now. Of course, there are many people trading meme coins and this and that. Well, that's cool, super funny, whatever. But if you want to go into real yield, and so I think liquid restaking tokens are the best way to do it right now on Ethereum. And well, that's basically what I want to explain, or the core of the protocol. The core of the protocol is just to manage these assets and to try to let the users, on a very simplified way, make the best of it.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I think like you covered everything, so that's one question actually. So yeah, guys, I can say that first of all, AutoLayer transform into a sophisticated interface within the EigenLayer ecosystem. It efficiently manages the liquid restake tokens and also liquid stake token also, and operates other ecosystem incentives. So they have their website, and also they have their all kind of social media links and documentation. You can just check it out. So thank you for this. So although you have like you already discussed about your features so far, I would like to know more about your key features I can see here. Could you share some of your exclusive features that can like attract the people actually?
Oh, sorry, can you repeat the
Yeah, I
last
said like
question?
could you please describe some of your exclusive features so that people can know more about your engine layer ecosystem actually. Like could you share?
Sure, sure. Let me mix some things we already got in production and some things we are working on. Um, As for now, what is really interesting about AutoLayer is that you can do what we call one-click restaking. Just in one click, you can basically do all the operations. We just bundle everything in just one transaction. So it's very easy to start to acquire these tokens in just one click. Um, this is very interesting because we just, as I said, we bundle like sometimes five, six operations in just one transaction, and especially on Arbitrum, this is very cost effective because maybe by just $1 to $0.10 on fees, you can enter a position. So that's pretty cool. Also, what is interesting about AutoLayer right now is that we have a very powerful analytic tool that we inherit from Turtle Ninja. So in AutoLayer, you can see all the important KPIs regarding every asset, like the staking rewards, how it evolves over time. Also, if you go into more deep products like our balancer pools or Camelot pools, you can see the composition of the pools, if they are balanced or not, like a lot of useful information that even if we are on our first version, it will let our users to take informed decisions about where to put their assets to work. No, even the most complicated strategies on AutoLayer are done in just one click. We just wanted the experience to be super easy and let the focus let the user focus on the important things and not on the execution. And so everything is simplified so users can operate with the platform at a very easy way. It's also important to say that we are working on new features. I think that's the most important part because we develop AutoLayer on a very fast way, and there are some features that were still not available because EigenLayer wasn't mature enough. But as for now and on the following months, we will be launching very nice features that will be important over time. So for me, the most important feature we will launch and will be what we call the LRT scoring. So let me explain this part because it's a bit complicated, but really interesting. So investing on Liquid Restaking Tokens can generate a lot of benefits, but has some risk. And the biggest risk on this ecosystem has to be with rehypothecation, in my opinion. So rehypothecations means that there are certain protocols that let you use this LRT as collateral to to generate extra yield, and some protocols let you also loop this debt, just getting into high leverage. The problem with this is that the markets on LRT finance are still not that liquid, and basically some extreme events or extreme volume events can really cause what happened on Renzo a couple of days ago, that the Renzo token depeg over time, and it caused a big loss, a lot of liquidations on platforms like Gearbox and Morpho. So we want to save our users from that. So what we are working on right now is on a tool that lets you see how much rehypothecated every LRT is, and that will be a very important feature to understand um, how safe is that asset. And so it will be very easy for the users to maybe move their liquidity from one LRT to another if the risk gets too much higher, or maybe if the rehypothecation goes into a level that you see certain risk. It's important to say that what happens when there is a high rehypothecation, if we don't measure how much rehypothecated, it will look like a very good opportunity because it will be that asset will be kind of overheated, like a motor of a car that is on his accelerating at the maximum speed, but it will be not safe. So this is a very complicated to calculate KPI because you also have to go not only into the LRT rehypothecated, but also into the LSTs that are at the bottom. But we will create a comprehensive KPI so people can make the best decision in order to move the capital to another LRT if they find it too overheated. And also, on top of that, we will be working with ABSs also to do the same, to do some scoring about these new services. In this case, the scoring will be different. So at the end, what we will have is a platform where the users will be able to understand everything which is happening on the ecosystem, and all the risk and the rewards involved on investing on LRTs, which is, in my opinion, a very important thing and a very key point to every user, no matter if you are a fund manager or a quantitative trader or whatever, or just a retail user. I mean, it's a very important information that it's really complicated to obtain right now. So we just want to create an interface to make all of that super easy and to make our users feel confident to invest on this new class asset and to make the best of it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, I think. And also, I can see here you're one of your team members, Lovely. Hey, Lovely, what's good?
Hey, hello, Mishu. All good. How you doing today?
Yeah, very good. Thank you for having here also. Yeah,
Yeah.
so just stay tuned. Like as far I know, you're one of the team member of the AutoLayer. So thank you for having here once again. So yeah, thank you, sir, for answering my question. So I can see, like you have your token, that is the AutoLayer token, is at the core of your entire debt, that is gaining the value at the user space growth and rewarding its holder actually. So I'd like to know more about your tokenomics. Like, could you share about your token and also the utilities? Like, if people buy, where can they buy actually? And also, like, if they buy, what can they do?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. When talking about the tokens, I think it's important also to talk a little bit about our points. As for now, AutoLayer generates a layer of points, so every time you interact with AutoLayer, based on the volume, you will gather. There is a smart contract that will gather that will take into account some points that will link into your wallet. That will be in my opinion, the most important metric to calculate of either airdrop that will be we will be giving an important part of the um, of our tokens to our community. The AutoLayer token, we are still finishing to design it, but it has like two sides. But by one part is a utility token, so it's still not activated, but over the time, but what we will do every time there is an operation on AutoLayer, we will just give the user with an LP token that will be composed by some funds, some stable coins, and some AutoLayer tokens. It will be also scrolled over time, and that LP token will be sent to the user wallet, and in just a certain amount of time, it will be descropped. It can be changed by an LP token. So what will happen over time? That's very interesting because what will happen is that, and it's interesting as for every token holder because every operation on AutoLayer will generate certain buying pressure over the token itself. So the more the protocol advance and the more the protocol make operations and transactions and volume, the more buying pressure it generates over time. That will, with that, but what we want is to give all the also the team members and investors on AutoLayer, we're also holders. But we want, and what I thought it was more interesting, the most interesting approach about tokenomics is to make able to the users to be part of the growth of the platform in this way. So every time any user generates some transaction on AutoLayer, there will be some buying pressure on top of the token on DEXs, and that will generate the token to generate more value. And that's the basic of AutoLayer token. I wanted to keep it simple. Probably over the time, AutoLayer will be more decentralized. But as for the moment, and we will create a DAO, and so. But as for the moment, we will not do it on a very short term, because it will generate a lot of friction, and it takes a lot of team, and so we prefer to maintain everything lean as for now, and just to generate a token that, as I said, grows some value on every operation on the platform, and generates value for our users and our holders over time. As simple as that. If you want to you want to see it more in detail, you can go into docs.autolayer.io, and there is a page talking about the token. And also on the following days, I think we will launch a specific page on our website talking about the token, and how tokenomics work, and all those things, because it's a very sensitive material. And we wanted everyone in the community to be clear about what to expect about the token and so.
Yes, definitely. So guys, check out their white paper and their documentation they have right now in their website. So like you can make your own research also to learn more. So thank you, sir. So as far I know, like AutoLayer is integrating with some kind of major DeFi platforms. So could you please elaborate on the integration of AutoLayer with major DeFi platforms? Like how do you do that actually?
Well, that's a very interesting point also. As I told you, AutoLayer is the evolution of Turtle Ninja. Turtle Ninja, we created an aggregator and integrations with most of the most common DEX architecture on DeFi. And right now we are taking all that knowledge and replicating it on AutoLayer, which is very interesting, because it's taking us just a little time to make it. So as for now, AutoLayer is integrated with Balancer, Paraswap, and now with Uniswap and Camelot. And by that, we are also integrated with GMX as for now. And we are finishing an integration with another protocol called Gamma that is about DeFi strategies. And we will continue in integrations with different DEXs. This is very important, because these integrations allow us to give the user the best strategies and DeFi products using our single interface without having to acquire the tokens. If you see how a Camelot pool or a Gamma pool works in AutoLayer, it's very easy. You only have to deposit one token, and AutoLayer, in just one transaction, we made all the calculations, and also we send the tokens to the different contracts. So you can have a derivative, an LP token, just sapping from any token we handle, and just making sure that you will have the best price when doing every operation, because we are connecting to various providers and just getting you the best price on the market. That's why it's important to have all these integrations. On the future, we will continue more integrations with more protocols. We are studying a couple of them more, and we will also probably we will get cross-chain on the middle term. It's something that I want to do. This is the first time I speak about this publicly, but I believe AutoLayer has to be cross-chain very soon, and it doesn't matter, and lets you to get the best shield. It doesn't matter the chain, which is something that we can do in a very easy way. I think in just a few months we can have it, and I'm eager to to do it, and also to let our users make the best make the best from it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for explaining everything, like how do you communicate with the different platforms. So I'd like to say, people, just get ready with your best question if you have. I have just one question to ask. Like, I just want to know more about your future plan. Like, are there any marketing initiatives or strategies actively being pursued by your AutoLayer?
Yeah. Well, I think on our documentation there is a big roadmap for about 1 2 years, something like that. I will complete it over time because there is certain things on the EigenLayer ecosystem that are changing over time, and we want to evolve too. But I think the most important part, I already talked about it. It's about scoring ABSs, scoring LRTs, and let people do cross-chain opportunities, and so. And I think that would be the future of AutoLayer, I believe.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So it's time to take some questions from the community. But before that, anything else, like any important news that you wanted to share?
Oh well, maybe I'm not the best person to do it, but I think our marketing team is doing a very interesting job. So I will advise everyone to follow to join our Discord and to follow to follow us on Twitter, and also a friend of our marketing team is telling me another way to join our Galaxy campaign that it's running right now. I think they're making a wonderful job on Galaxy. Where, people have like a lot of quests to do, and what is more important there is that being part of that campaign, it's very important for the airdrop. I think by completing that campaign, users are able to acquire a unique NFT that will have more uses over time. But as for now, it will be a very important check to be part of the airdrop. You will see that all the tasks are very simple. It's and also we have tasks related not only to us but to our partners and so. And well, I advise everyone on this AMA to be part of that and also to be part of our community, which, well, it's a very interesting one.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, guys, join their community and be part of them and also learn more. So, it's time to take some questions from the community. So, hope that you are ready. So, yeah, I
Yes,
can see
please
here
go.
Wext. Hey, Wext, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. So, yeah, my question to the auto layer is I just want to know about um, the story behind the development, and also what fees do you charge for users to use your platform?
Oh well, that's a very interesting question. Basically, the story behind the development is just that we just at some point I think I already told it, but on other terms, me I'm part of my team just got really impressed with the job that EigenLayer were doing, and we just moved the project to their ecosystem because. We really believe it's the most innovative and the most interesting point on this crypto cycle. Also, when it comes to the fees, yes, as for now, AutoLayer is not charging any fee, and that's that we wanted to do because of the community asked for it, and also we are coming from a very deep bear market, and I believe, especially for retail users, for small crypto investors, every penny counts because you can convert every penny in quite a good amount of money if you can handle it well. So we just put the fees to zero as for now, and in the future we will think about generating some revenue, but over the time. Don't expect it to be very soon. And when it happens, probably we will have a decentralized structure. So everything will be all the decision will be probably taken by the community.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Wex, for your question. So the next one is I can see here is Thibault. Hey, Thibault. Hey, Thibault, are you there?
My question,
Yeah, ask your question.
can you tell us some of the uniqueness of upcoming AutoLayer V2 and when we can expect the launch of your AutoLayer V2?
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat, please? I was not able to understand. I think there was some noise on the mic.
Can you tell us some of the uniqueness of upcoming AutoLayer V2 and when we can expect the launch of your AutoLayer V2?
Thank you. Yeah. Well, AutoLayer version 2 will be launching maybe 2 to 3 months, something like that. We are already working on all the concepts inside, and so we cannot deploy it faster because basically the EigenLayer ecosystem is still not prepared or not totally prepared. Even if they deploy some weeks ago, the ecosystem is not totally working as it should be. So, but expected to have in about 2-3 months, something like that. This ecosystem works like moves on a very fast pace. So we just try to go with it. And I believe the biggest innovations there will be, as I already talked, it will be about the LRT scoring and the ABS scoring. So users can have a deep, independent information about what's happening with these with these tokens, and how to understand them better, understand the risk and the rewards, and try to move their assets and their money on the way they want, and take the risk they want, and take the getting more conservative or getting more aggressive on it, but always taking informed decisions. And I think that's the core of the version 2.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Thibault, for your question. Next one is Rice. Hey, Rice, are you there?
Yes, hello everyone. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
hi. Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to know how the development of your tokens and its community impacted Border's cryptocurrency ecosystem, and what are the roles what roles does it play in shaping the future of meme-based coin and token? Sorry. Hello.
Hello, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, I said that how has the development of your tokens and its community impacted the border of cryptocurrency ecosystem, and what roles does it play in shaping the future of meme-based token?
I'm not sure about how to reply to that question, but well,
I think
basically,
she asked about holding your token, like holding benefits.
oh, sure. Well, that's very easy. So, what I want to, what we want to do, and the whole team wanted to do when we created token, is that as the platform advances and generates more users and more traction, the token itself will be more valuable over time. So because every time a person do a transaction on AutoLayer, certain buying pressure is caused on a decentralized exchange, and the token will go up on value. And that's the most important feature we have. So it's about every time a person uses the platform, there is some buying pressure on top of the token. So as the protocol grows, as it's growing, we are making about already humble numbers, but growing so fast. As the protocol grows over time, the users will have more value for holding the token over time. And for me, talking about tokens is just to try to keep it simple always, because you see there is I have seen a lot of token designs that are sometimes super complex and this and that, and later on I don't see nothing that really is able to generate value over time. And always, what always you see is deflation, is inflation, and inflation or more inflation. And we wanted to create a model that is pretty simple, and it is able to assure to the users that if the protocol grows over time, the asset will grow over time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, Jack, are you there, Jack?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Thank you for bringing me up to speak. My question is, regulation is very important. Many projects were closed in many countries due to failure to use the correct regulation and permit. In order to go global, how does your team deal with these issues? Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear really well today. So can you repeat the question? Which issues are you related to? Are you talking about?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Please.
Okay, I asked about the regulation. Regulation is very important. Many projects were closed in many countries due to failure to use the correct regulation and permit. In order to go global, how does your team deal with these issues? Thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's a very interesting question. Thank you. I mean, um, you know, as a team, first as Total Ninja and later as AutoLayer, we have been working on DeFi for about 3 years. We have passed through a very difficult bear market, which was difficult in many ways, as everyone in crypto knows. And I think even if with all the problems that DeFi agree to have, which are a lot, I mean, it's not an easy scenario. There is still one thing I really like about crypto and about DeFi, that is the ability you have as a developer or as a, as a team to develop without limits. If you can imagine, if you can deploy it, and that's something that is only possible on crypto, no? So our team will be continue to delivering over time as we have been doing for the last 3 years. So yes, I mean we are totally committed to the project. We have been like that for a long time, and I think the team is not only committed to the project, but also everybody's interested in being part of the future of crypto, no? Of making it better, of make crypto a more useful tool. That's why we develop on Arbitrum, no? Because of the fees. Arbitrum is nice to every user. I mean, it's cheap to go into DeFi, not like in Ethereum, no? So we wanted to continue creating new features and new things for AutoLayer for a very long time. I think the commitment of the team is there, and we will be here no matter what. After passing through this last bear market, we know what's the worst we can expect from crypto. So everything will be okay over time.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Jack. Hope that you got your answer. Next one is Billionaires. Hey, Billionaires, are you there?
Hi guys, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for picking me up. My question goes like this: how will AutoLayer impact the balance skills between skills and like in prediction market?
Oh, wow. Very interesting. So, it's a very interesting question, but also complicated to work with. I have been always interested on prediction markets. I think it's a very interesting topic. Also, it has been extremely, I think crypto and prediction markets are very, very united over time. Well, we are not developing anything as for now about prediction market, but inside AutoLayer, because it's a really different topic. But I would love to explore how it can work over time, because you know what happened on the last day. What happened with the Renzo that there was a debate on their talking. Well, it was everything about sentiment. Yeah, a sentiment, a negative sentiment on top of that team by creating a tokenomics or something that the community didn't like, generated immediately a debate. So, well, that's a very interesting milestone, a very interesting topic, because it means that the community of Renzo has an enormous power over the project itself. And on that, prediction markets and the wisdom of the crowd could be a very, very interesting thing in order to predict how a token will, how any of these tokens will work over time. So yes, even if it's not the core topic of AutoLayer, I think there could be significant projects and ideas that can that can mix the two things. But we are not actively, even if I'm extremely interested on the topic, and I think maybe in the future it's something that can generate huge opportunities. We are actively not developing anything about prediction markets right now.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Billionaires, for your question. So I think we are enough for now. Like we got our desired winners also. So we have to wrap this session. But before this, I would like to say people join their community and learn more and make your own research, be part of them actually. Then if you have any more questions or queries, just go to their social media link and ask there. So, sir, any closing statement for now?
Oh no, I just want to thank Wise Crypto and you, Mishu, lovely everyone here involved on this AMA for this opportunity to talk about and to try to make people understand what is AutoLayer. And as you say, well, guys, just join our community, come to our Discord, to our Galaxy, to our Twitter, and just keep the conversation there. It's a good place to start to understand and to start to operate on AutoLayer, which is something we really recommend to everyone here.
Thank you everyone for having here in Wise Crypto community. Have a great
Have a great day. Bye bye.